Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Meet Me at Noon, where I have my notebook, I have a thing to write with, and I have to say, the process, by which I mean being able to write stuff down, has already been tremendously helpful. I think I have figured out a solution for getting completion with the star on each of the remaining World 4 levels here, and being able to write down portions of sequences as I'm working out what needs to happen and then like visually rearrange them on the paper is super helpful. It turns out. What might actually be really cool is if I could figure out a way to do this on camera. If I had like a sort of a scratch workspace so that y'all could see what I'm doing while I'm doing it. That's something to think about. I might look into that, see if I can come up with a good way to do that for future episodes. But for right now, let's step in here and get ourselves some stars. So I think I had the basic idea of this one, where we want to use the fall off of blue and then off of this platform to create the unfall at the end. The issue is just how do we get orange to be in the right position during the one frame that matters here. And I think what we have to do is press all the way to the left here so that we have another, as we're stepping backwards, we have enough moves to the right. And then we just need to get into a position. I think I just want to wait here. We want to get into a position, obviously, where blue can get to the left of orange to prevent orange from moving left while trying to replay these. This is functional, right? And this is very similar to the thing I was trying to do last time. It just wasn't quite right before. So we push orange to the right twice, and then orange steps to the right once, and that's good enough to get the star. And then yeah, the two unfalls. Okay, easy. That one was really very, like, I was right at the edge of that solution last time anyway. The next one is number 6. And I don't know, like, part of me wants to work this kind of stuff out off camera because I don't want to spend too much time just staring at the same puzzles. I don't want to spend too much of your time just staring at the same puzzles. But I don't know, like this is kind of like what the series is. So maybe I should do all this stuff on camera from now on. I don't know. More stuff to think about. Okay, so for this one, a thing that I don't think I gave enough thought to was I was trying to figure out how we would have the bodies down here and one of them jump or boost the other one. But a thing I don't think I gave enough thought to was the fact that we could just have the orange stand underneath the blue, have the blue fall onto it right here, and then just step off. And we don't even need to coordinate them at all. That's just like orange has to be here for one entire frame, just the correct frame. So I think if we... So there has to be a movement to the right before the fall, because otherwise after we unfall we won't get onto the sun. So we go left, right, fall, and then just stand here, right? And I think this could even just be a wait. No, that can't be a wait. Okay, what I need is for orange to step over one more time. Okay, well, you know what? This actually works, though. This isn't what I just said, but if I block orange moving over and then I jump, it is as though I just fell onto orange. Yeah, okay, that's not 100% the thing I said I was going for, but it's functional. We'll take it. We accept those. Those are currency in this place. This is another one that I think I was quite close on. This is one where I actually have a sequence written down because it took me a few tries, even playing around with it myself. I think part of the problem before was I was trying to think of a way to have orange be here to lift blue up. Either have orange here, blue on top, and have blue jump, or have orange jump up while blue is on top. The problem with that is then we have to wait like 2 frames from there before we can get blue onto the ground to the left of orange, which we know is what has to happen in order to be able to shove orange off the cliff. It works way better if you just have orange jump here and have blue step off to the side and grab the star while falling. Right, and we knew we wanted the 2 rightward falls to be the last 2 moves because we need this thing to happen early. So now we just wait here a frame, step off, shove you off a cliff. There we go. What could be more obvious than just shoving an internal mirror of yourself that represents your relationship with the concept of evening off a cliff? So the thing about puzzle games, they're very intuitive. Okay, this one. This one's that same vibe, right? Where it's just like a matter of figuring out how we push orange far enough to the right while making orange also step to the right in order to get the thing on the correct frame. So we need to wait a frame before we fall because the unfall here has to happen on the penultimate frame so that blue has a chance to step off afterward and land on the moon. Right, so we get our fall, and then it is a matter of making sure that we are... So we're going to have a step right on this frame. No, sorry, we're going to have a step left on this frame because playing it backwards, the orange needs to move to the right on this frame. So this one has to be left. And then how much does it matter from here what we do? We could do another left and then a right just for extra stepping, basically. Push you, yeah. And I guess it would have worked even if orange had not moved here, because with blue's move, we would have shoved orange to this position. Yeah. And then I need to be on top. Okay, I feel like a lot of these are solutions that I was right at the edge of last time, and it's just like by the end of the episode, I am starting to miss little things because, you know, your brain can only do so much productive work in a row. You need breaks. Okay, this one, I think I was really screwing this up conceptually. I was trying to figure out the way to get orange to come down here and then jump so that blue could get under it to carry it up so that orange could step off of blue onto this block. But why would I have orange dismount blue and then remount blue in a different place when we could just sit on top of blue's head? And I think the answer is that I just kind of, in my mind, I was like, well, if blue moves, blue will move like out from under orange and orange will just fall, but absolutely not the case. As long as orange is standing on blue's head, blue can carry orange around. So that's the essence of what we need to do here. So for this one, we need the final moves to... We need a movement to the right that gets played backwards as a movement to the left to fall off of here. And then we need a movement to the left that plays backwards as a movement to the right, so that from here you go. So that's a right-left. Since we don't want to fall here, we have to start by moving left so that we can do those things. And then... So that's going to be... At this point, I'm on top of the block. So right now, I want to jump to grab the star. And then... If I just step right here, we're going to get carried down, and in undoing the rightward move... Orange will move left. So we need one more leftward move so that we have orange stepping right onto the block in the first place. And then we have to get back on top of blue. And those moves aren't a problem because we can just have orange bump into the wall here a couple of times. So we're just going to move over and grab the star, and then I think we can just get out of the way and let orange execute from here. Yeah, okay. And then there's a horizontal move that doesn't play out but wouldn't matter anyway because orange is in that little divot there. Okay. This one I definitely was having a conceptual problem with because I went back and I looked at what I was doing last episode. And the problem here is that we don't need orange's unfall to happen here to like carry blue up or anything. We need orange to unfall at this moment. No, wait, sorry, that's the sun, that's the moon. I didn't actually write down a solution for this one. I just like did it right before starting recording and I've already forgotten. This is why I should write stuff down. This is why the notebook's good. Okay, so we need orange to... We kind of need to be careful with the unfall. We don't really want orange to unfall at a time where it would do anything meaningful. Except that orange unfalling can be how we get this. So like if we go... Let me think here. We would want maybe like a frame of nothing. So we want orange to unfall and grab this, then move to the right from there. So that's a left and then a fall, which is what we have in front of us. But after the fall, we need a jump so that blue standing on top of orange's head can be carried up here. So like we do that. And then... do I just park myself here? How is this going to work? So we carry orange over. We don't want orange to do this. And we could go back and rewire orange's movement, but if I jump right now, orange will just be in the corner during this move. Ah, shoot, I want to pause and then the jump. So I think we want to reverse these first two commands. But it can't be a pause and then the jump because we don't want orange to end the sequence in the air. It's really rough that there's no time in between, from blue's perspective. There's no time in between this position and that position. Like I can't, bummer. And then, yeah, we can get you to do that, but then I'm stuck here. Okay. What if, instead of relying on the fall to get orange up to here, what if we had blue move to this position and jump and just carry orange? I mean, I probably should just have blue on top of orange at this point, right? So what if it's more like... Hold on, I want to try something similar. If I put you over here... Right, there's a fall there, which is awkward. Shoot. I don't know. In my head, this movement was going to be an L shape in the other direction. So orange would move sideways and then jump up. That's not going to work. That's not going to be functional at all. So is it blue that needs to get boosted to the star? Is it orange that needs to get boosted to the star? You have to remember, this fall creates an L of this shape. It is the motion that happened. So it's way easier to have, if we're using the unfall to pick up the star, it has to be orange. If we're not doing it that way, we have to wire up a system where like the unfall doesn't accomplish anything. It's just totally wasted movement. And then orange boosts blue up with a jump at some point, which is probably not, that's probably not right. So jump. But then there's a wait between the falling and the jumping. All right, here's what I think. I want to insert an extra wait there so that there is a period, like, yeah, we need the 2 moves to happen so that orange falls off of this onto the sun. But there has to be a frame where orange is sitting in the pit so the blue can move on top of it before the jump occurs. The problem is that if we do it this way, as we're seeing here, I don't actually get to carry orange over because orange falls off of the thing right away. And we have a limited enough number of moves here that, like, the necessary sequence of moves for orange of left, left, right, just to get into the part where the puzzle's happening, eats up fully half of our movements. So we don't have a lot of time to play with around that. What if instead of a wait, this is a move command that doesn't get meaningfully played back? Well, no, because if we move here, like that move I just put in is fall off this block, right? If we run this the way I had been, the way I initially keyed it in, that's the move that causes us to fall off the block. So it does feel like there's just no way to make this sequence work, though, right? This is the wrong idea, basically. So if we're going to try to use this, the fall off of this upper shape to have orange grab that thing. If we do the jump first, orange is going to end the puzzle in the air, right? I think I had been assuming. Let's make sure that that's like a stable assumption. No, okay, it does fall at the end. I thought we had seen a puzzle before where I made orange and the puzzle in the air and it was a problem. Maybe I'm misremembering. In any case, hey, look at that, we did it. So that is 39 orange stars, which actually, yeah, the final area that's unlocked by orange stars only requires 3 more than that. So we're doing very well. I wonder if there's much of a difference in sort of like internal design conceit between these sets of puzzles that are unlocked with yellow stars or orange stars and the ones that are unlocked with blue. Oh no, you're caught in a time freeze constellation. I would love rules about the tips about the rules of these constellations. I don't know what we're talking about here. In some chapters, time is suspended. You have to plan every move and fill the entire timeline before the characters will take their actions. Oh. Interesting. Well, they did just show us how to do this one, so I guess I can enter that in. That's gonna be a challenge. Okay. But it's kind of what we were doing already, right? Because we do have to figure out what Orange's sequence is before we can begin entering it, because we have to know where Orange's last move is going to be before we know what its first move needs to be. So this isn't really that different from the way I'm already solving them. So in this one, obviously it would be very helpful to get blue just on top of orange and play orange's moves back that way. But there is this thing to think about. So like, if we go right, 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 that's 5 of these. So we can do a frame pause somewhere or have orange jump to make this work. So if it's right, 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 up, right, right, does that work? And then blue does, blue hardly needs to do anything, right? Oops, sorry. So it'll be left and then just down a bunch. Yeah, okay. Pretty straightforward. They're taking it easy on us as we are learning the time freeze. Learning the vibes of time freezia. So right, right, left. And then just wait. No, because we need to move blue. So blue needs to step right and then step right again. And also be carried right on that second one. So blue steps here. Then the second movement for blue is get carried, then step. And then right and then left, because blue only has 3 total moves. So the wait doesn't go at the end for orange. We have to go... That left has to be the last thing. But like right, right, down, left should work, I think. So you step over. Yeah. And there's actually like there's a lot of room. You can put that down in any of the first 3 cells and I think it works just fine. And there we go. That's all the orange stars that technically we ever need in order to see all the levels. Obviously I have strong feelings about them. We will still be trying, but that's all we need. So this is going to be, orange is going to have to jump to provide a bridge for blue across here. Right, right, up, right, right, up is only 5 moves. So we have a dead space here. Because it's only 1 dead space, that basically has to be a... the only thing it can be is a down. We don't have room for any other stuff. But does it matter much what it is? Or actually, you know what? This isn't even... We don't actually even want to jump here. We want to go like right, right, wait. Right, right, up. So the idea is we want blue to land on orange and then orange to unfall here and carry us up. Is the timing going to work out? Well, I don't guess it matters very much because we don't have a lot of options. The way we've keyed this in, we basically have to just go like left onto orange's head, left onto the middle block, left onto orange's head, and then wait. Oh, okay, hold on. That's right. If the last move is jump for orange, so we have to do a wait here at the end. So it's going to be right, 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 jump, and then wait. Because if the last move is jump, then orange falls before blue can get across. Actually, these are both jump, right? It doesn't actually matter whether they're both jump, I guess. Oh, right, because we have 2. There are 2 moves here where blue is not doing anything. So left, left, left makes sense because it causes blue to grab the star. Then we need an up because you have to jump. You have to get on top of orange. This does cause orange to unfall, right? It should. Yeah, there we go. It's possible these are way harder for some people because maybe some people they're doing them in a more visual way, and here you do not get the luxury of seeing what the fuck you are doing. Where even is the star? Oh, the star's over there. I see. Okay. So 2, 3. So left. But orange has to end up on the sun, which is a problem. So if we have orange move to the left, end up like over here, and then we have blue fall down behind orange. I know orange is going to be down here already. We just have blue stand here and prevent orange from unfalling. That should work, right? Maybe like 1, 2. This is the one that causes us to fall. And then I think we can actually even just wait. And then we want blue. So blue's first move will be to go here. Orange will do nothing. Then blue waits. Orange fails to hit that. And falls back to here. Blue moves right. Orange moves right. Blue waits. Orange, yeah. I think this should work. So we just provide a block, and then, yeah. They can maybe turn these up a little bit. These ones are a little... As soon as I say something like that, obviously, I'm setting myself up for hilarious failure. But so if we have orange fall into here, the unfall, and then blue just stand on top, the unfall will naturally grab that. We don't even have to jump for it. So, like, we want to have a jump at the end for orange. Well, sorry, the jump has to be the penultimate movement for orange, because we need blue to be able to step off of orange, right? And blue goes before orange does. So yeah, it has to be a wait, then a jump, then go fall in a hole. And blue steps here, orange executes wait, blue steps here, orange unfalls. That's problematic. I need more time, don't I? Yeah, because blue has to walk 3 times to get on top of orange. Isn't this going to cause an issue time-wise? Like, do I actually have the time to pull this off? Also, I guess it's worth noting, blue only gets 5 total moves. So it's step, step, step. And then orange has to pull you up to here. Move 5 is wait, or move 4 is wait. And then orange has to end up on the sun. Yeah, actually, the fact that we have to get blue raised up twice and also 6 spaces to the left over 5 moves is a little challenging. This might be a thing where I'm wrong about the timing again, though. Let me just try it this way. So it's left, 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 stepping onto the orange in the pit. Wait once and then go left again. Yeah, okay, I was just wrong about the timing again. Because it's blue acts, then orange acts, right? Yeah, alright. I mean, it worked. It is really important to make sure that you understand, obviously. Okay, so this is another one of those things where we have to use blue to stop orange from moving back to its starting position, right? So we have to tap right twice with orange. Then we have to block with blue. And I guess it doesn't really matter what blue does for the second movement here. Then orange is going to be right here. So we just need... But how do we get the star? Because blue is necessarily going to... Oh, we need orange to just end in the air is all. So that both of blue's moves are step to the right. I was going to say, there's no version of this where we can step right, land here, step right to here, and then also jump because we only have 2 instructions. It's just that they both have to be only go to the right. All right, so we block you. I need orange to be in the air twice. Hold on, we can do that. So orange steps under the block. Instead of just holding orange in place, blue has to fall down here, block that first leftward move, and then actually shove orange to the right. Orange jumps twice so that blue gets to stay in the air, and then we pick up the star. There we go. I had the right idea. I was being a little bit too passive, is all. I do feel like we're fairly flying through these, though. Balloon race. What an interesting... So we're going to have to do... In order to get orange up to here, we're going to have to do a fall left and then a fall right. And then from this position, orange undoes those movements, right? That's the only way to get up here. So... Left, right. The star in this position, this is another one of those things where we need blue to block orange and then shove orange to the right while orange moves to the right. So this step, which is to say this step, has to be a leftward move from orange so that it's played backwards as a rightward move. So right now, orange is right here. And this has to be a left. So we're going to have to go right first, then go left. Then we're in this position. We need to go right, so that we end up to the right of where blue is going to fall. So blue falls left. On this frame, blue is here, orange is there. Blue presses right, which makes them here and here. Then right again. Then right again and just waits? I think it's this simple. So blue falls down and blocks. We help orange get where orange needs to be. Yeah. I keep feeling like they must be more complex because of the World 4 puzzles. And just like mentally, I'm still not taking into account the fact that World 5 stuff is just easier because you don't get to see it ahead of time. Oh, this is interesting. So... What is this? So we can't, to be clear. Oh. That's really interesting. Okay, I hadn't thought about that. This is an interesting implication of the time freeze concept. Ordinarily, we can't enter a move that the orange character physically can't do. I mean, it's true with both characters. We can't enter moves that they can't do. But here, I can because it doesn't check whether the move is doable at time of entry. So, in theory, I could go right up, which is not a sequence I'd be allowed to enter in this situation under normal circumstances. And then the idea here is blue jumps and then steps left twice, right? And then we get to enter a different sequence for orange afterwards, so it doesn't really matter what this third move is. Oh wait, but sorry, it's gonna be sorry. What am I doing? Orange plays its moves backwards. I don't know if you knew this. So we need to reverse. Yeah. So blue wants to go up, left, left. Nope. Up, left, left. Is that going to play correctly? Because basically orange is going to do nothing for the first 3 cells. Then in cell 4, no, this needs to be a left. But if it were a left, that would be problematic. Could be. Because if this is a left, then orange is actually going to end here. It's going to unplay the left to go there. And that's what we need, is for it to move to the right. So this is not going to work the way I want it to. What I really want is for blue's first move to be a jump while orange steps under blue, which is the thing you would not be able to achieve outside of time freeze mode. I'm starting to become concerned that's not a thing I can do inside time freeze mode either. So we need a leftward move to play backward in that moment. And we also need a jump. So, okay. Frame 1, orange goes to here, then jumps, then moves right. Now, see, this isn't going to work because on frame 4, orange is going to move to here, reversing the right. What if it's like... I'm kind of curious. What happens if I throw orange off a cliff here? Okay, it does kill the sequence rather than trying to replay stuff. Just a thought I was having. Okay. So how do we get this star? Because we only have 3 moves available with each person, there's definitely not enough time to do like a complicated... Okay, what if I have entered in here... What is it that I can do that I can't normally do? If I press right now, it actually will enter in the right, which is something I wouldn't normally be allowed to do. Unfortunately, what that does is it causes orange to move here, which is not useful. But out of curiosity, we're just gonna enter in a bunch of garbage here because I want to see if it actually does play that way. No, okay, it plays... Orange doesn't do anything on cycle 4 because it plays back not what the command was, but what would actually happen. Which means that we don't get to use time freeze mode to enter in command sequences that would be impossible in normal mode. I guess that simplifies things. So then the idea is what we want to do... What we want to do here is make blue's sequence jump so blue goes up in the air, then blue has to come down and go left, left. What I'm thinking is, if we have orange step left on this frame, blue can follow, and then orange can jump and blue can get underneath and jump right. Orange can grab this. And then unfortunately, we can't, there's no version that we get orange to the star during the third sequence, right? Right, I keep forgetting about the shove. Blue shoves. Blue has cheats. Alright, so if blue acts before orange's first action. So if orange just jumps... Sorry, jumps on frame 3. Blue will push, orange will jump, blue will get under. And then orange can just wait a second. So it's like... This is up, this is down, this is left because it needs to be it needs to play backwards as a right to step us onto the star. And then at the end of this sequence, orange is going to be here, causing us to be able to just go right, stop? No, sorry, the jump has to be second. Yeah, maybe I am starting to have a hard time with this. This can even just be a wait, because the blue one is going to position us. We don't have to do anything here. Yeah. There we go. I don't know why that was so hard for me to envision. I think the problem is once we start getting a second block of orange moves, my intuitive understanding of the puzzles breaks down completely. Okay. 6 movements. Allowing us to go right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that how many spaces that is? So let's see. This is 1 here. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna just enter a full sequence of rights here just to see. So left steps, blue steps down. In theory, this is like a blocking position. We wait, and then we step left a bunch, and then like this is... I just want to enter some things in here. So I want to see how wide this actually is. There's no grid, so it's hard for me to read the distance here. Okay, so this is fine. I just need one more left. I think this is actually going to be a functional solution because all we need is to make it so that orange can't move all the way back across, right? Oh no, we're going to have the problem where blue warps back to here and they get in each other's way during orange's second set of movements. Yeah. So orange has to... I didn't realize that I could obliterate one of them with the other. That's fun. Orange has to jump during one of these steps to let blue pass under. Let me see it run again. It's right here, right? So it should be orange, or blue acts before orange, so it should be orange's second movement. This definitely does feel a little bit like a kind of trial and error that wouldn't be a problem if I could see this playing out as I was entering it. So yeah, we just hold orange in place a little bit so that orange only ends up here. Nope, okay. It's, this one has to be the up. Step, get out of the way. Yep. Okay. Basically solid concept initially. I just totally forgot about the fact that, you know, blue does have to run its sequence from beginning to end spatially as well as, you know, just processing an instruction set. So we want, that's really interesting for the star to be there, but only during the final frame. So what we want is for blue's last move to be blue ending up here with orange on top of blue's head. Orange grabs the thing and then executes the final orange move to step off, right? So how do we set that up? We have to use... We know that blue effectively flies. Blue does not check gravity during replays of blue's sequence. Gravity only matters to blue when you're actually entering commands. So you have to use orange and blue's first sequence together to ferry blue across to here. Theoretically, this is very doable. So what we need is like a fall to here and then orange moving left to cover this distance. And that'll let blue just get carried, right? Left, 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 left. So in theory, blue presses to here. That puts blue in this space. We wait, which puts blue in this space. Wait again, which puts blue here. Wait one more time, which puts blue here, and then blue presses to the right. And then blue's just going to float smoothly across here during this sequence. So orange needs to fall at the right moment and get carried. So, okay. Does blue act first from orange's perspective? Is basically what I'm asking is this instruction going to get processed after or before this one? I think it's after. It has to be after or the puzzle's not solvable, right? The star's not gettable. So, at the time of this instruction being executed, blue is here. I think. So we don't want to do anything yet. Then blue is here. We don't want to do anything. Blue is here. We don't want to do anything. Blue is here, and I want to press right. And then I get carried, and I want to press right again. Shit. Well, blue needs to get there a frame earlier because I do need to press, like, this has to be correct. So how does that work? How do I just get it to rerun? So the final left is wasted. Which means, okay, hold on a second. Left, left, left. That doesn't do anything. Which means, yeah, there's a dead frame of input here. So what I actually want to do is, it's like right, down. We can just wait a frame here. That'll cause blue to start moving earlier. There we go. Yeah, blue was starting to move during frame 3 instead of frame 2, which was killing the timing on everything, because actually, as is the case with most of these levels, we had exactly enough time to execute everything, assuming there were no pauses in blue's movement. Okay, last one. Once again, we have this this thing where the star is only extant on the final frame. This seems like a problem. Wait, how do you do this? So we need the height of this fall is the same as the height of this, right? So a fall to the left for orange would cause us to unfall like that if we could set that movement up. The problem is, so we go like left, right, wait. Will cause orange to fall here, step, fall. Wait a second. That means blue can go left, and now blue is right here, waiting for orange to unfall. If orange unfalls, then ends up right here. Blue is here, orange is there. And then that's not very good. The problem with that is it's not very good. So that's the unfall, and then orange is going to try to play a move to here. Blue steps off, blocks that move, presses right, causing orange to fall to here, and then play back the final unfall, which is an answer, but it does not get us a star. Right, this gives blue exactly enough time to get on top of you. Step over, block the movement. Oh, it does get the star. Wait, why? Hold on, can I see that again? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, oh, no, yeah. That's, okay. That's totally right. This fall is 1 square taller than this fall is. If these were the same height, this block would be here. So yeah, that's why, because you fall up 3 spaces. Okay, yeah, cool, good. I definitely did that on purpose, obviously. Okay. The Oracle Constellation was actually very easy. All of the puzzle difficulty was caused by the fact that you have to just think those puzzles through instead of solving them with your eyes, which, you know, presumably is going to be more difficult for some people than others. And I didn't need my pen even one single time on that one. I'm sure, though, things are going to get ugly as we move forward here, beyond the glass door. Sounds like an adventure for tomorrow. That is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When y'all come back next time, tomorrow, we're back in Blue Star Land, so I'm guessing probably back in normal functioning of time. And I would assume things are going to get really complicated. I'm going to have a terrible headache by the end of it. Sounds fun, right? We'll see you then.